Suppose you serviced the pool yesterday but you didn't record the information and you want to record it today. How would you do that? Well, we call that a backdated service or a past service. So go ahead and click on Setup, and it will take you to the setup screen, and you're going to click Past Service. So you click on Past Service, and it warns you that you're about to replace any unfinished pools out there with a new set of pools. So go ahead and click Yes. And then it'll ask you what date did you do this backdated service. So let's just choose the date, and you notice it shows you the date up at the top. So go ahead and click Finish. And now it's going to ask you to describe the actual visit. So when did you start and how many minutes did you spend on site? So let's say we started at 8:15 in the morning and we spent 10 minutes on site. So we click in the hour box and we're going to choose 8. And then for minutes we're going to choose 15. And it's already set to AM, but what if I wanted to change that to PM? What would I do? You simply tap on the box and it changes it to PM. If I want to change it back to AM, I simply tap that button again and it changes it to AM. Okay, now how many minutes did you spend on site? Let's say we spent 10, so we're going to put in 10. So now we're done with this keyboard, so we're going to click the Done key and the keyboard will go away. So now we click the Finish button and it will contact the server and get our new set of pools, the pools that were serviced on that date. So click OK, and now we're finished with this setup. So get out of there, and then we're going to click Service My Route. Now the thing to note is that up at the top it says Route Sheet, but you also notice it says Backdated. That's to let you know you're actually servicing a backdated pool. In other words, a pool that you did the service on some other date at some other time, and the information that you put in will be put in as if you actually entered it at the time you actually did the service. Now the one thing to note here though is that you can only do this for one pool, because if you were to service the other pools on this route, they would all have the same date and start time that you entered when you brought up this route. So that date and time is only for one pool. If you want to enter information for more than one backdated pool, you have to go back to Setup and start the process over again so that you get the opportunity to put in a new date and time. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on an address, and it brings up the pool. Now you're going to service this pool like you do any other pool. There is no difference here for a backdated service. Just go ahead and click Start, log your chems, log your tasks, and whatever else you need to enter, and then click Finish. Once you're done, you can send data to Office and then go back to Setup and get your new route, or if you need to do another backdated service, you can click the Past Service button. But that's how you enter past service information.